Okay, we're rolling. All right, guys, welcome to the inside of the truck. We're going to roll you through our towing setup, mainly focusing on the Safety Dave camera system. So this is not just a reverse system, it is also our constant view behind the truck while we are driving. So let's get some power to these cameras or the screens. So first up, our monitor is it mounted to the dash? You've actually bracketed it.
So I just got rid of the rear vision mirror. Obviously it's useless, and so I've made a bracket to go into the original holes for the rear vision mirror.
Sweet. So we turn the ignition on and we get a constant power and view of the camera that is mounted on the back of the canopy, one of the cameras.
Yep.
What screen have we got?
So that's a 7-inch Safety Dave, and then that's the big heavy duty camera on the rear, the square.
And so it's 4 channels. So there was 2 on the van.
Yes. So basically that's why you're driving. That's instead of a rear vision mirror, and that was really cool. So I knew what was behind me all the time. And then the other camera is I had another camera. So that was down low. That's like their long number plate camera. That was kind of handy for when I was reversing up close to poles and stuff like that. So that's obviously a low. And then that's a super wide angle. So that's no good for being a rear vision mirror because it's like an egg shape, for lack of a better term, wide angle. But that was cool. And then the other 2 channels were on our Caravan. We had one out all the time, like a normal, and then we had one pointing down. So again, when you're reversing up to rocks or something, so we didn't hit rocks. So yeah, that was kind of it all the time. The minute I plug in the van, I'd move to the other channels. They are currently blue. If we had a Caravan on, they would be working. And so that was kind of it. It was awesome, massive marriage saver because you you can see a lot more. And then the one that makes you look like an absolute boss, into our dash screen. You can't see the pin at the moment because the hitch is deflated. When the hitch is inflated, I can literally see the top of the pin. So I could reverse straight up, look straight down the DO45 hole on my Caravan, and I would look like a genius every time. Everybody would ask how good I was. Didn't tell them I had literally 3 cameras rolling at all times to get it right. But yeah, highly recommend doing it like that. You could have, if you didn't have the big screen, you could have your second thing just on your reverse, but it was pretty handy being able to reverse up with your big wide one and then just looking at the pin and have the 2 screens going at once. So that was really, 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 really good. I nailed it every time. No backwards and forwards like everybody else.
If you didn't get it, he's really good at reversing.
I'm really good at reversing. It's like, if there's one thing, if I go up to the pearly gates and God says, what do you do? I say, reverse the Caravan.
So yeah, we think it's a must-have when you're traveling, the reverse cameras and the setup, especially being in the driver's seat. You've got that view when you're towing, you've got the view behind you really well, and it's wide on your van as well. So you can sort of see a lane either side of your vans. You can see people coming around you up below. You can see trucks overtaking. It's just a massive, massive, amazing thing. So most Caravans have got it these days, but I think the integration with the Safety Dave here as a permanent screen, rear view mirror, and then in here, the combination, so you've got 5 cameras, I think is a really slightly different to most people do it, but we think it's a pretty amazing setup. Anything else to add?
No, but it's funny because we get so many people say, oh, well, I won't be going, I don't use it reversing, but it's overtaking is the big one. So that
it's just your day-to-day driving.
It's so, when we were 16 and a half meters long with the van, and you'd go past something, and once I could, I'd see in the mirrors and you'd know it's back there, but the minute it appears there, you're in front of it kind of thing. So yeah, do the cameras.
All right, that is everything Safety Dave. We do have the full range of Safety Dave products up on our shop. If you do need advice on what setup to choose and what cameras and that sort of thing, just leave us a comment or send us a message. If you missed any of our truck video build series, you can watch them up here, and then YouTube thinks you should watch this one down here.
Accelerate off-grid touring, powering your adventures.